What is up? What's up, YouTube? What is up? Make a video for today. Here in the morning, Monday morning. What I want here is do top five. Top five of Impact Wrestling returns. People have returned to the top five is return of Impact Wrestling. There's a lot of returns from Impact. So here is two top five. What is my favorite return to Impact Wrestling? A lot of people has come back for the company. Man. So today we'll do top five returns to Impact Wrestling. They did one yesterday. A return of Nick Aldis. Man, it's great to see him back. We'll talk about that probably in the morning. We'll talk about what's up for the show. Let's do top five, the best returns of Impact Wrestling. So let's do it. Number five. It's got to be Bound for Glory 2018. Was a Turtle Rosemary. You remember Rosemary worked for Impact Wrestling, former Knockouts champion. So Bound for Glory 2018. If you haven't seen the Young Dead Room, go watch that. That's the first time they sold it. And that return to Rosemary was great. Because she was killed off. Made the third on the episodes 2018 that year. Man, I'll never get that return to Rosemary. Man, it was great. I always talk about that return. I think, because she was killed off for a while. And she was injured. And they brought her back at Bound for Glory that year. And if that's in Bound for Glory 2018, go watch that. Or Ali visit the Young Dead Room. If you haven't seen it, go watch it on Impact Plus. You see what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. Download the Impact Plus app. Man, that. If you haven't seen that Return of Rosemary, go watch that. Number five. Man, it was a great return. So number five, a Return of Rosemary at Bound for Glory that year, 2018. Number four, a lot of returns with the company and Impact. A lot of returns, definitely. Number four is my favorite returns of all time. Number four, it's got to be American Most Wanted. Yep. Incredible Dead Story to Chris Harris from I think it was from last year. Man, seeing them return back together as a team was great. One of my favorite tag teams back in TNA days. If that's in their return, their reunion, go watch that. Best return. AMW, man, Mega Improver. Back then, they were my favorite tag teams. I didn't like their heroes, but I liked the one that were baby faces. I never get their return. I think it was last year or the year before. Rick Ford did return in that company. Longest running tag team champions. It was great seeing them back together again after. Man, it was great. See, that seen that return. Go watch it. Number four, a return. I'm bringing recorded at AMW. Nah, good return. So number three, it's gotta be Turn of Sue Young. Yeah, the Undead Bride. She returned at Bound for Glory. If you haven't seen that one, I think it's around 2020. She took on Deanna Provizzo for the Knockouts title. If you haven't seen Sue Young's return, go watch that. Deanna didn't know who her opponent was. It was going to be Kylie Ray. But we did find out she wasn't there. And who popped out of the curtain? It was Sue Young all along. Winning the Knockouts title from Deanna. So if you haven't seen that, watch that as well. That was a good return of Sue Young. I wasn't that fan of first. I wasn't, but they were making her a baby face, and that's why I liked her. But Sue Young's great. So number three, a return of Sue Young. Great return for that year. I got Diana. No, okay, number 2. Those are the knockouts. Number 2. It's gotta be a return of my buddy, the real Double J Dirt at 2015 right before Slammiversary. We just came back with Karen, Karen Dirt. I never get that as well. If that seen they just returned for 2015, go watch it. That's the year he got inducted to the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame after that. So if you haven't seen Douglas original return, go watch that as well. So number 2, a return of my buddy, the real Double J, number 2. Great return. And number 1, I do talk about this more often. I'm gonna put this number 1 because it was her second return. Yes, let's talk about Rosemary. Number 1 is gotta be from Homecoming that year. I talk about that more often because that was the best return. I was just saying the other one I did, that was her first return. See what that was just a one-time thing at Battle of Glory. But this number 1 was her second return to the company. She was out for a bit. So I'm gonna say Homecoming 2019 that year. Her second return to go around. It was great. See the look of Buddy Alley's face. It was great. If you haven't seen Homecoming for that year, go watch that. I'm gonna put that number 1. That's my all-time favorite moment. It's gotta be a Turtle Rosemary in this one. Homecoming 2018. If you haven't seen that return, go watch it. I had a look on her face. This is what Ellie came back as he turned heel to Impact Wrestling. He turned heel. He was a face as he turned heel. Joined with Sue. And so Young brought out the casket. So go back to put Karen Hogan in there. And right when it pops out, we see some look Alice reaction. If you haven't seen Homecoming 2018, go watch it. I'll put that number 1, the best returns of Impact Wrestling. If you haven't seen Homecoming, go watch it, man. Great return to Rosemary. Let's talk about one more return to get off. A return of Alberto Catrone. As part of the world, he did return. I remember one time. What's that? Battle for Glory. Yeah, 2017. When he cost Johnny Mundo the title. So I love Alberto, man. I love Alberto Patron. Great wrestler, man. If you see his return, go watch it. What he calls Sunny Impact the title against L.A. Knight. Yeah. Well, he was electric at the time. If you haven't seen that, go watch that as well. Anyway, there you have it. That's top 5 for return of Impact Wrestling. A lot of returns. If you haven't seen them, goes to the list. But the number 1 returns of all time is Return to Rosemary from Homecoming. I'll put Brutal Patrol probably, I'll put him like number 8. So there you have it. It's a top 5 of Return to Impact Wrestling. Man, it was great. If you haven't seen those returns, go watch it on Impact Plus. Yeah, if you want to, I'll put a link in this comment and I'm going to put a link to the comment to the app, the Impact Plus app. All you do is sign up to the app. So there's a link to it. So I hope you guys download the Impact Plus app. Download it. If you haven't seen those returns, go watch it. And go download the Impact Plus app. And for that, there you have it. Top 5 of Return to Impact Wrestling. A lot of returns. Just like we did one for Rebellion this year. I'll return an artist. Anyway, got this here. I'll see you guys in my next video. And I'll see you guys then. And before I go, what we do best, stay talented. Take care, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.